Welcome back. One Piece chapter 1065. Oh my god, break week, break week, break week. It just felt the longest. It just felt like nothing was happening and the chapter was just taking forever, but it was only 2 weeks. But the two longest 2 weeks of my life. But we are back and I'm excited. We have lots of things to discuss. Love this chapter and what we are about to get in the upcoming chapters after this. I'm so excited. I think let's just get right into it. Hey, let's just get right into it. All right. First up, the cover spread. Oh my god, beautiful cover spread by Oda. He also did mention here about to have a good look at the color spread. Because he tried to capture the One Piece film Red's emotional climax. Now, obviously, personally haven't seen the film of myself, but this color spread is gorgeous, very beautiful. We got a variety of characters with Uta being the main focus at the middle. Obviously, this is about her in the film. Can't say much, can't critique it much. Let's just move on because I love it. Now, this chapter finally brings down step down a notch in terms of epicness and craziness that we have gotten from the past 8 chapters now. Look, not that I was complaining, but obviously it had to eventually chill out for a bit and come back to Agate Island so we can finally get some more lore piece as everyone is expecting. And we just need to have it. And this is just feel like this chapter is the step to through that for that lore piece, and I'm excited. Should be good. Go. So the start of the chapter, we finally get back to the rest of the Straw Hats on Vegapunk's lab. First up, we get Zoro and Brook basically having a conversation on why they end up staying at the ship. And with Zoro being Zoro, he mentioned that, you know, this is a government island at the end of the day. And, if shit goes down, someone needs to step up and rescue everyone else. He's basically taking responsibility here because, he is Luffy's a Yonko now. He is the first mate. He's the first commander of the crew. So he can't just act childish, act foolish because of this cool stuff. Even though he knows he has something that Vegapunk wants, he still has to act responsible or act as a commander of a Yonko of Luffy. So that's pretty cool. And obviously Brook being agreeing with what Zoro is explained, and he mentions as well that this is why I end up staying as well. And honestly, I keep forgetting that Caribou is still with the ship, and we found that the Straw Hat is supposedly to be dropping him somewhere on an island, on a random island, but obviously they end up at the government island. So unlucky for him, but I think Caribou will still be playing an integral role, important role eventually in the final saga. Maybe like not a major role, but there's a reason that he is with the crew right now. So stay tuned for that one. Definitely keep that in mind because I keep forgetting that he is with the crew at the moment. So the main part of this chapter, the main contents of this chapter, is basically the introduction of the rest of the Vegapunk satellites, because we've been introduced to 3 of them, met 2 of them, but we haven't seen the rest of the crew, and obviously and even the title of this chapter as well. These 6 phases of Vegapunk. So we're not. This is basically the full introduction of all the phases of Vegapunk. So that's pretty cool. And at the same time, a little bit of a tour of the Vegapunk's lab with the rest of the Straw Hats. So while going through the moving stairs at what Usopp mentions, basically an escalator, there was a conversation with Frankie and Vegapunk Lilith regarding fuel and energy, and how Vegapunk is looking into alternative fuels because obviously what they're going through right now burns a lot of energy and stuff like that. And she casually mentions, if only there was such a thing as an eternal flame. So that kind of like that was an interesting statement to mention. So eternal flame, I feel like this is gonna be important. Maybe it won't, but I think it will be. I don't think this is just a casual mention or a casual wordplay here, but Obviously, like from what Vegapunk Lilith wants to do, she wants to make a sun from an eternal flame. So like, like infinite flame, like from what I'm assuming, I guess, um, if that even exists. But I think this is not a casual thing. There might actually be an eternal flame somewhere, but obviously, we still need to wait for the official translation from this to confirm what was said. Like, if it is, does it actually mean eternal flame or something else? But if it's the eternal flame, or closer to what an eternal flame is, I feel like there is something in One Piece, or in the upcoming stories that will answer this question. So something to definitely keep in mind. We'll just put that on the back pocket, like for now. We'll just bring it out later on. So yes, eternal flame. Now, the crew going through a wall, literally a wall, while following Vegapunk and Lilith. They end up walking into, guess who? Seraphim number 4. This is just like, this is crazy. A Seraphim, but it's not really crazy because we expected this to happen. Vegapunk created Seraphim, and which Seraphim was it? Seraphim Jinbei, casually sitting down, and obviously we get a little bit of an action here with the Straw Hats fighting Seraphim Jinbei. But before that, obviously they were a bit confused. What is Jinbei doing here? But obviously it is not Jinbei. Is that his son? Someone or but and then obviously they realize, Frankie specifically realized that he is a pacifista, and we get some action. The Straw Hat, one by one, fighting this Seraphim Jinbei, and obviously he said the Seraphims are strong. And for some reason, he has a power of a devil fruit. Now, that is crazy. Well, we don't really know whether this is um, an actual devil fruit, or maybe an artificial devil fruit. But I won't be surprised if it's an artificial devil fruit, because obviously it's Vegapunk we're talking about. She created like the artificial devil fruit. So I think that is the case. But man, that is actually insane if they have the qualities of the Shichibukai, the 12 warlords that they were designed from, lunar qualities, and at the same time some of them has devil fruits, or maybe all of them has devil fruits, and we just didn't get shown that when when Seraphim, the two Seraphim previously was introduced. So if that is the case, then their power scale just went up above a lot. So something to watch out for. Very, 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 very interesting. Now, very cool stuff here as well. Like when Seraphim Jinbei attacks Nami, we got Sanji and Robin straight away, basically just changing to a more serious tone. They were like, "Nope, this ain't happening. You touch my girl, we coming straight for you." And they just really care about the crew, and Nami and Usopp as well. So that makes sense. That's cool to see. Now, finally, we get introduced to the rest of the Vegapunk satellites, starting with Vegapunk Edison. And then we get Vegapunk Pythagoras, Vegapunk York, who kind of is giving me a little bit of a Bonnie vibes at the same time. And finally, Vegapunk Shaka himself in the flesh. But obviously, Vegapunk Shaka was introduced the past few chapters as well, but not officially with the Straw Hats. So this is his first introduction as his current form, and obviously he's wearing a mask. We don't know whether it's Vegapunk himself on that mask, or Vegapunk is somewhere else, or maybe Vegapunk is gone. This is the real Vegapunk. He's actually officially split himself into the 6 personalities because he just died. That's a possibility, so keep in mind that. So while Shaka is speaking with Frankie, he actually explains, and just keep in mind, guys, that Shaka wanted to meet the Straw Hats because obviously he has ties with the Revolutionary Army Dragon, so which the Straw Hats didn't know about yet. But the fact that he really wanted to meet the Straw Hats is giving me some sort of vibes, some different vibes, and I feel like we're about to get some background history here eventually. And yes, so while speaking with Frankie, he reveals that this island was not originally an island of the future, but an island of the past, and how there was once a highly advanced kingdom in this island that is from a civilization 900 years ago. We get to the end of the chapter with Luffy and the rest of the group coming across a massive, giant, rusted robot with a massive sword too. Oh boy, so boy, so boy, oh my god, we are finally about to get the lore piece that we wanted. Oh my god. What do you guys think about the highly advanced kingdom 900 years ago? Is it related to the Void Century? The Void Kingdom? Maybe the Kingdom of the Day. Is that even possible? Is that even a thing? Oh my god, I can't deal. All the theories and the possibilities. I can't wait for the next chapter, guys. This is so good. Let me know your thoughts, guys. In the comments section down below. Did you guys like the chapter? If so, what did you guys like about the chapter? Did you guys not like the chapter? What did you guys not like about it? But for me personally, I love it. I'm excited. It's just give me the rest of the chapters now. I can't wait. As always, guys, like and subscribe if you haven't already on all that stuff. Watch out for the other videos. I will end it here for now. This is it for me, your boy TheKennyV, signing off, guys. Peace out. Peace.